Weird sciencey facts that boggle my mind. We know the sun's big, like really big. So big that despite what Elon Musk thinks, it's the center of our universe. But if you're anything like me, grasping how big it actually is kind of hard to do. So how about a little perspective? So the world can feel like a big place or a small place, but regardless of your perception on that, it would take 1.3 million Earths to fill the volume of the sun. So it truly is a small world after all. But it gets crazier than that, because volume isn't the only measure of size. Like a balloon full of air might consume a lot of space, but a little cup of water is a lot heavier, right? And that's because of mass, the meat and potatoes of an object. Now remember that, because there's a lot of big things floating around in our solar system. We've got 8 planets, some way bigger than our own. We've got 146 moons. We've got asteroids and comets, satellites. We've got some dwarf planets and planets trying to figure out what they are, like Pluto. That's a lot of stuff, and that all has a lot of mass. So if you added up all the mass in our solar system, all those planets and moons and asteroids and space junk, and the sun accounts for 99.85-ish, so 99.9% of all the mass. So all that stuff, all the other planets, the moons, all the junk, the asteroids, all of that accounts for 0.1% of the total mass in our solar system. And the sun accounts for all the rest. And the fact that the sun has that much mass and that much volume, and it still couldn't contain the arrogance and stupidity of our elected officials, attempting to convince us that there's any other reason they want to ban TikTok aside from being Mark Zuckerberg's lapdogs who have sold their vote to the highest bidder, is pretty mind-boggling. Please, if you enjoy content like this on any platform, if you value your constitutional rights, if you're sick and tired of the wealthy elite just blatantly buying the votes of the people who are supposed to work for you, write, call, text, email your representatives, tell them to knock this shit off, or the next primary that they are in, you'll be campaigning for their opponent.